manifesting generator friend, and welcome to your reading for the week of December 16th through the 22nd, 2024. But know that if you're coming across this at a later date, that you are definitely still in the right place. My name is Christy, and I am super excited to provide this reading for you this week. But if it doesn't resonate, feel free to just let it go and just take whatever serves you well. One of the most exciting things about being human is that we have free will choice. So no matter what messages Spirit has for us, we always have the power to change them. All right, let's get going. So this week, I am drawn to the Power Animal Oracle deck. So grounding us here on Earth, followed by a dragon oracle. So we will reach up into the realms of dragons for guidance as well and meet somewhere in the middle. Next, we have, as always, our friends from the tarot. And this week I will be doing a situation, obstacle, and outcome. Situation, obstacle, and outcome reading. Okay, let's get started. All right, so I'm starting with the Power Animal. I love that there is a puma on here. I saw pumas in real life for the first time when I went on my honeymoon in Costa Rica. They were at an animal sanctuary, and it's not a zoo. It's a place where, like, if animals get hurt in the wild, or they, or these guys, there was these two brothers, these giant pumas. They must have been, I don't know, 800 to 1,000 pounds, and well, maybe not that much, 600 to 800. And they were like raised like in captivity, like Tiger King style. And then when they got so big, I'm gonna guess the meat bill got to be too much or whatever. And so they were definitely not suited to be in the wild. They lived in a beautiful enclosure, and we even got to see them moving around. They were majestic. Anyways, so I love this deck. All right, so for our manifesting generators, okay, Pelican this week, forgiveness. Let go of your judgments. Wow. Okay. This is a big one. Okay. This is a big one. Forgiveness is complicated. Okay. Forgiveness is complicated. And it's so interesting. So it says, and let go of your judgments. Wow. This one, I gotta say, this card could be for me. I could take it. Judgment, I would say, has been my biggest obstacle in ascension, right? Like in, it's because judgment is very ego-based, but forgiveness is very higher self-based, right? And I don't want to, I could probably talk about forgiveness for about 20 minutes, but I'm not going to. I actually think I've done on a different YouTube channel, I have done like a whole like 15-20 minutes on forgiveness and how to take steps towards it. Actually, I'm going to talk very briefly about something called effective blaming. Okay, so effective blaming is when you're not ready to forgive somebody or something or a situation because it still holds like so much pain and so much, anyways. I was going to say and so much suffering, but suffering's optional. Pain is inevitable. So, it's what it is like you can't, so let's say someone did you wrong, okay? Did you wrong, and you are holding a grudge, you're not ready to forgive. And the interesting thing is, like, forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. It's something that happens within you. And effective blaming is not forgiveness, but it is taking a step towards acknowledging that your life would be different had this not happened. And so let's say you, let's say somebody cheated on you, okay? So your partner cheated on you, and it was so painful, and then, and you broke up, and then, but then as a result, you met somebody much more aligned for you, or, like, let's just say that's the situation. Okay. So you went through all of this. Now you can blame them for cheating on you, but you also have to blame them for finding a better partner for you, right? Like, so you have to acknowledge both sides of whatever's happening. And when we acknowledge that it's not it wasn't 100% their fault, right? Maybe there was other things going on in the relationship that you wouldn't recognize, that kind of thing. Anyways, so effective blaming is basically taking a look at the picture, the holistic picture, and instead of saying, well, it's also acknowledging the good that has come out of this scenario. Now, certain scenarios are certainly much harder than others, right? But this week, you are being encouraged to forgive, even if it's yourself, okay? Like, if it's yourself. One of the things It comes up a lot. Probably often the hardest person to forgive is yourself. Very often, right? So anyways, let's see how this rolls out with the tarot and with the dragons. Just because forgiveness is a very interesting topic to me, particularly as a therapist. Okay. We have, this came up for a different reading. Dark blue galactic dragon helps you listen to the voice of the universe, ignite the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom and enter higher service. Okay, so this was for the reflectors, I remember, because it's the first card that I pulled in the dragon deck. I always do my readings in order. You're number 4 out of 6. This was very much a human design card, right? Like I said, if there was ever a human design card in this deck, this is it. And so, Manny Jen, you're being encouraged to go back and look at your chart. And how can you use those aspects of your chart, right? Whether it's your sign, your authority, I'm getting very much it's your sign, okay, which is satisfaction, and moving away from your not self, which is frustration. Anyways, go back to your chart, because the universe did indeed, and this dragon may have delivered it. I don't know, right? Right, this dragon may have delivered it. Like, your human design is your map. It's your blueprint. It's way you're supposed to live your life. So you're being very strongly encouraged to go back to your human design. And I do charts. If you are curious, there's a link in the notes or the description, right? To get one of those. They're like 20 plus pages. They're really a good deal, actually. Anyways, so you're encouraged to go to your human design to find the space for this. Okay, it's like, where does it fit in there? Okay, okay, very good. Okay, let's move on. Okay, situation, obstacle, advice. Okay, here we go. Situation, Manny Jen. Whoa! Okay. Fear not the tower. Okay, fear not the tower. The tower, to me, it's just a shake up, right? Like, it is like there's something, and then you're not going to be able to stop it. Like, it's a lot of people, like, if you're very like comfortable where you are right now, a lot of people are like, no, I don't want anything to change. But basically what happens is when things come crashing down, we have a stronger foundation on which to rebuild. Okay, so here we go. We've got the tower. There's another thing it'll come to me in a minute. Okay, it's not just a shakeup. It's a truth bomb. Okay, I feel like there's a truth bomb coming this week, that maybe you are like, but tower can be good. It just means that there is a significant change about to happen that you're not going to be able to stop. Okay, so wow. Okay, big stuff happening this week, but this tower, if you can help it lead to forgiveness, imagine the foundation that you could rebuild if you were able to forgive. Whoa. Okay. Imagine what that could happen there. Imagine how much emotional space you would create by releasing the things that you're clenching to. Okay. Imagine what that could be like. Wow. Okay. Obstacle. The Emperor. Whoa, we have 2 major arcana cards here so far. Big reading for you, MG. Okay, so the obstacle is the Emperor is our daddy, our granddaddy of the deck. Okay, he's about power and stability and control. Okay, so your obstacle, now it doesn't have to be a man, I'm not saying that. There's something in the scenario, okay, with this tower, with this forgiveness, where the obstacle, is it pride? Is your obstacle pride? Is your obstacle control? Is your obstacle, real interesting, okay? Very interesting here, Manny Jen. You got some thinking to do this week, right? Is this the person that you need to forgive? I don't know, right? You get to decide. All right, and then, and then the outcome is our 2 of Cups, which is a partnership of some kind, okay? Business, romantic, friendship. It is a beautiful outcome for this reading. I love Spirit so much. I was like, where's this gonna go? Right? But like, What a beautiful outcome. Okay. So there is, and this is an equal partnership. Okay. It is something that, that will fulfill you, that will help to build, right? But there's a decision, there's always a choice to make with twos. So you are being so strongly, okay, well, so strongly to let go of judgments and to forgive, okay? Even if it's, you don't have to forgive everybody in your life, okay? Or for every situation. You're being asked to do one, okay? I'm one thing, but the thing is, perhaps this tower moment that is going to happen this week, okay? That should have, for some of you, sorry, I got to be a little less definitive. I get excited, okay? But we want to notice that the obstacle is the emperor, okay? This control, whether it's inside of you or whether it's actually another person, right? And go back to your human design, okay? Go back to that chart, please, and take a look and expand and see and maybe watch some videos on, there's lots of good YouTubers who really expand into human design charts, right? Like that's a lot of how I learned, was from other YouTubers. But I have to say, the reward for this is so great, okay? A partnership that is equal, that is fulfilling, that is, well, we have to make space for it. Ooh, that's right. Oh God, I get these shudders when I get big messages. I get the shivers. It's wonderful, actually. I love it. Okay, so it's here for you, but you need to make space for it. All right. That's what I've got for you this week, Manifesting Generator. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back next week, and I hope that this was helpful for you, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.